What's good, heroes? Today we're talking about masks and headgears. Get ready, we're gonna jump into my setup, and now roll the intro.
You know that this right here forever. And you know this right forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever.
What's good, heroes? Lewis here from Magfed Heroes. As I showed you, we're gonna talk about headgear today and how this setup makes me happy on the field with my GoPro, and now I can record everything. So we're gonna show you in depth what we are talking about today. I've been using this for at least 5 years, and it is a modified mesh mask attached to a GT Proflex. So why do I use this? First of all, when it comes to gear, I'm a cheap ass motherfucker. I'm sorry to tell you guys that, but this is the best quality for everything on the field. I know Dye is gonna hate me. Dye users, you guys are gonna hate me if you have an i4 and i5, because everybody knows that this is great for Magfed, but here is how I created my headgear. So first of all, I attached my mesh mask. I don't know if you can see it from here, but I'll crop it just for you guys, with tie wraps to the GT Proflex lenses. So what we're doing here is that we're securing the mesh mask. I see a lot of players on the field that are just gambling their odds, and a paintball is gonna go straight under their eye when they have that mesh mask that is not attached. And this is why most of the field right now, they want to ban it, because most of the players don't know how to attach it properly. But it's pretty simple. You just pass a tie wrap through. It's a very small tie wrap, and you secure it properly and cut it after with a pair of scissors, a knife, or whatsoever. And what is nice about this setup right here is that the mesh, I don't know if you guys already tried it, but it's great for earring. You're never gonna have problem with sound. It's also great in humid conditions. This is optimal for fog inside the lens, and if you have to breathe, if you have hard time breathing, I think this is the best. After that, let's talk about how secure it is once on your head. 3 contact points in the back and on top of your head. This is exactly why this setup is so good for filming. And here you go. Once the camera is secure, if you have 3 contact points in the back that you can adjust how you like, this is gonna secure your camera, and it's not gonna wobble all the way over the place. So when you have the stabilization inside the camera, you have your mask secured on your head properly, it goes flawless, and you don't have that crazy shake when you start filming. So if you guys want to get into filming your paintball games, this is the best way to do it. It's pretty good. I've been using this for a while. It's just going straight in between your eyes, so your eyes can complete the visibility on each side, creating that little triangle like so. So your vision doesn't get impaired by the mask itself. And what is great is that the mesh mask, you can actually, whoops, let me show you this way, you can actually flatten the ears. So when you have your rifle, and when I ADS with this weapon, I'm always going towards my red dot. And this is why when you flatten the ears, it doesn't create any problem with your stock. So this is why you have to push the ears back in to have the lowest profile you can get around your face, and it's even better for your protection, and it reduces the wobbling of your mask. I want to show you guys something about the camera setup on top. So first of all, the camera setup is homemade. I told you guys I'm cheap when it comes to gear, but at least it worked, and I love to have high quality videos with my camera, and I found a system that is really stable. I installed a little piece of soft 3M gel, and it absorbs the shocks with my camera mount, when I run very quickly, so it reduces the shake on the mask. And something I really enjoy about this mount, it's an homemade mount. I just bought 2 pieces from Amazon, and they are the shortest pieces. So what you have to keep in mind is that when you install a camera, it's an extra weight on your mask, so it's gonna destabilize everything. So when you have a shorter piece of gear on top, it's the lever effect. You can look it up on Wikipedia. So it reduces the shake even more if your pieces attaching your GoPro are smaller and shorter. So keep that in mind. If you're building your own, you can cut the pieces and put some crazy glue on them to shorten them up, or you can just buy the shortest one on Amazon and you're gonna be flawless for the rest of the adventure. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is the lens. So the lenses for the GT Pro Flex are super cheap since they have been around for a while. We're talking about $30 Canadian for a new lens. So this mask is super low maintenance actually, since it doesn't cost much to just change the lens, and you have plenty of colors available. This mask has been around for years and years. Another thing I want to talk about is the top mount. So the top mount is homemade. It has 2 screws and it's very large. This is the only mask that I found that's gonna have a super large mount able to fit a GoPro that's gonna keep it stable. The other masks like the die have like a shorter lip on the mask, so it's not as stable and as good of a surface to put on a heavy GoPro. So if you go with the die i4 or i5, you're in the obligation to take a GoPro session in order to have footage that is not that shaky. Otherwise, you're gonna have to process stabilization after. So if you're filming, have a larger plate on your mask, take something that is a little thicker, and you're gonna be good to go with that. I always use a little bandana with this mask to absorb the sweat. You can buy these in packs of 5 for like $10 on eBay or Amazon, and you just take it reverse side, put it on your forehead, and place it properly. This thing's gonna absorb all the sweat, and it's gonna reduce the sweat going in your face when you're just running all day long. And it, you know, you can have many colors. So if you have a tan setup or a green setup, it's up to you. There's plenty of those on the market, and I think it looks pretty good. You can even dye and paint your mask to make it fit even better. So that's it for today, heroes. I hope you enjoy this video. This is the cheapest mask on the market for the quality you're gonna have. Mesh plus GT Pro Flex. So stay tuned for the next episode. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's try to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of July, and we're gonna do more gear reviews. Spoiler alert, I'll see you guys in the next video.